Company is in Chicago helping small businesses save money, and they're saving the environment at the same time. Joining us today are Alexandra Pluva and Peter Proctor from EcoShip. Thank you for being here. Do appreciate you.
Thanks for having me.
So how did this start? When did you start?
I started collecting shipping materials actually for Peter and his e-commerce business in 2020. He was reusing a lot of the materials for his business, so I reached out to various Facebook groups. And before I knew it, my whole closet was filled with these mailers and bubble wrap.
And thus it began.
Yes.
Peter, when you're starting a small business, I would imagine a lot of the early investment that you have to make, not only in product, but also in shipping materials. How much does this help?
It makes a world of difference to not have to pay for these materials, and it's also a world of difference in starting a business and implementing sustainable practices right at the get-go.
So how does this work, Alexandra?
So if you do need materials, we do provide them completely free of charge. You hop on our website, ecoship.org, you fill out an application on our marketplace, schedule a visit, and you swing by our storage units in Avondale and pick them up at your convenience. If you have materials to drop off for us, we have 11 different collection points around the city and nearby suburbs. If you have larger amounts of items, you can drop them off at our storage unit in Avondale as well.
So what do we have here? Take us through here.
Yeah, so we have a lot of these mailers, which I'm sure you are very familiar with.
Yep.
We have bubble wrap, our favorite, packing peanuts, paper. A lot of the stuff that we collect just isn't recyclable in your typical blue bins. So that's another big deal as to why we're doing this.
Is that a surprise to a lot of people that a lot of these things, they put them in the recycling bin and they cannot be recycled?
I think it used to be a surprise, and now it's not really that big of a surprise anymore. Once the statistics started coming out the last few years as to how low our recycling rates are, people started to look into other options.
Now, one of the things, because e-commerce is huge and we all get these mailers, we all get the boxes from Amazon and other online retailers. Peter, when you're looking at this from the business perspective and you want to have a clean presence when you're in professional presence, when you're shipping these things out, how do you explain this to customers? And it could be a positive for a lot of people who are buying that you're using reusable items.
Yeah,
for shipping.
so if you have an item show up at your house and it's in a previously used package, it can be a little alarming. If you didn't order something from Amazon, it comes in an Amazon package, it can be a little distressing. But if you explain on a label or you insert a card saying that this package is reused and explaining your business practices and how you are trying to implement more sustainable practices, we've actually found that people enjoy that and they respond to it very positively.
So how can people help? We heard how businesses can get some of the materials if we are at home and we get these packages and we have a lot of this stuff at home, or we're just throwing it out or trying to recycle. How do we find you to be able to donate these things?
Yeah, so you can hop on our website or social media. Once again, we are partnered with 11 different businesses around the city, one of them being the Unwaste Shop in West Loop, or the Eco Flamingo in Lincoln Square. You can drop your items off there and at the same time support that small business. We'll also be at events once the weather starts getting warmer. You'll find us at the Sustainability Market in North Center or Reuse-a-Palooza at the plant. Or you can drop these materials off at our storage unit in Avondale.
So people can drop off for free and they can get these, businesses can get these
Correct.
for free. How do you make this sustainable for you? Because you still have bills to pay.
We do depend on a lot of private donations. We work with a lot of corporate groups, so we get funding through that. If you volunteer with us, you can ask your employer to match those hours. If you make a donation, they can also match that donation. And we're just looking for grants over this next year. We also have an Earth Month collection campaign coming up. So that is an opportunity for schools, apartment complexes, an individual home to apply for a collection bin, and we come and pick everything up from you.
From the business perspective, Peter, when you're looking at this, is there a sense of sustainability and satisfaction knowing that you're not having to put more things into a landfill?
100%. It does feel good to reuse these materials and give them a second life. It obviously feels good to save a couple bucks here and there.
Yeah, or is the second, third, or fourth, or fifth life?
Yeah.
even?
Yes.
Is that about how many times this
Yeah.
can be reused?
Yes, so these can be reused up to 50 times.
Holy
so
cow.
that label is not even close.
All right, Alexandra, Peter, thank you so much for joining us. If you want more information, right there on your screen, ecoship.org is where you can find more information, not only how to donate, but also how to get some of those items if you are one of those business owners. You can find them on social media as well. Hey, Tim.